In this episode, I'm going to share with you guys 9 ways, 9 mental hacks, 9 mental strategies for burning body fat using your mind power. Tune in and take notes.
Welcome to the CrossFit Edwardsville Community Podcast, where we hear and learn from our coaches, CrossFitters, and Glen Ed community leaders. Now, here are your hosts, Dallas and Greg.
We've talked about this on the podcast before, and it bears repeating. And as my mentors have taught me many times, we all need to be reminded more than we need to be taught that winning your healthy lifestyle journey, winning the battle to be your healthiest and best self begins in your mind. It begins with having a powerful mindset, powerful psychology, thinking in better ways that are more effective and more conducive to living your best life, being your most healthy self. And that includes burning body fat. So you stay lean, stay healthy, stay at a healthy, sustainable body size that lets you live and be your best. So let's talk about some ways you can burn body fat using your mind power. We'll go to step number 1, visualization. So what do I mean by that? So spending a few minutes each day, especially in the morning, visualizing your ideal body, visualizing the process of achieving it, imagining yourself engaging in healthy behaviors like exercising, making smart food choices, how good it feels to be healthy and well and vibrant, pulling those positive feelings, pulling that vision of yourself from the future into today, putting it into context for today and seeing today, seeing it for yourself. How does it look today? What things can you do today to achieve that feeling? How would the healthiest and best version of yourself feel? Experience those in your mind first, pull them into now, and then step into being the person that does those things, that does the activities that achieves that. It's visualizing yourself achieving small milestones, like maybe it's losing a certain number of pounds, fitting into a favorite pair of jeans, or just feeling that post-workout sense of accomplishment. This reinforces positive behavior and helps to keep you motivated as you go. Let's go to number 2, mindful eating. When you're eating, slow down, focus on each bite, savor, enjoy the taste, the experience of your food. By slowing down and by focusing on eating, not focusing on the thumb scroll on your phone, not watching something on your computer screen or your television screen, but actually being fully present in the act of eating will help you to recognize when you are properly full, when you are satiated, which reduces overeating, reduces the accidental overeating that is so easy to do if you're in front of a screen. Pay attention to why you're eating as well. This is an emotional awareness component. Are you eating because you're hungry, or are you eating out of boredom? Are you eating out of a response to stress? Is it a habit? Understanding your emotional triggers can help you to make better choices. Emotional awareness. Before you eat, think, why am I eating? Be aware of that. Let's go to number 3, affirmations. And I'm not just talking about like woo-woo or, talk yourself up things, but I am going to talk to the people in the audience that have a pattern of negative self-talk. And if you are one of those people that has a pattern of negative self-talk and it tends to lead you to spiral, if you get into these mental patterns of, I'm so fat, I hate myself, there's no point, what's the point of trying? I may as well just give up right now. I might as well just eat whatever I want and accept my fate. And that leads you to a negative downward spiral. You need to learn to talk to yourself better. By the flip side, though, if you are one of the kind of folks that responds to, I feel so fat, I hate how I feel, I'm powerfully driven and motivated right here, right now, in this moment to do something different so I don't feel this way anymore. I want to fix this problem. I'm making better decisions, better choices right here, right now. If that is how you know your mental process works, capitalize on that as well. But for some people, having a self-talk, a mantra like, I am a strong and healthy person and I do what strong and healthy people do, this can be a much more powerful identity to speak over yourself so that you bring your best self to the table to be congruent with that identity. Maybe you say to yourself, I make choices that support my well-being. I eat food to fuel my body and my mind and feel my best, not just in the short term, but in the long term. Repeating stuff like that can build this positive mindset around your health and your body and lead to better decision making. Similarly, you want to counter negative thoughts with positive affirmations. If you think, I'll never lose this weight, immediately replace it with, I am capable of achieving my goals. I can lose this weight. I just have to make this good decision right here, right now. I need to be, like Jocko Willink says, take extreme ownership. I have control over these things right here, right now. I'm going to do the small right things that I can do that are in my control right here, right now, so I can step into being my best self. This is a more powerful mindset that leads you in the right direction. Let's go to another one. Number 4, goal setting. Many people are very motivated and driven by having a goal. In fact, in the Bible, it says that without a vision, people perish. Have an exciting, compelling vision of yourself that you want to move towards. For some people, it's having massive, ambitious, huge, world-changing goals, and that's what excites them and motivates them to action now. For other people, it's having very small, realistic goals that I can see myself achieving in the next day, in the next week, in the next month. For some people, having those very short-term, small goals that are extremely achievable, that is a more motivating thing for them. Whichever it is for you, write down what you want to achieve and put it where you can see it each day so that it stays top of mind. Consider also making your goals SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. That's another famous thing. For example, I will lose 5 pounds in the next month by exercising 4 times a week and eating the right foods. You can also break down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks that you can do on a daily basis. Then completing these micro goals gives you that little dopamine hit, that sense of accomplishment and achievement, and helps keep you motivated as well. That's number 4. Number 5, habit stacking. If you've ever read James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, he talks about in order to add a new behavior or routine or ritual to your everyday life, make it a part of your lifestyle, he recommends pairing it with an existing habit or ritual that you already have. For example, if you want to drink more water before meals, pair it with an activity you already do before meals. So you can pair this new habit, like drinking water before meals, with an existing habit like brushing your teeth. This makes it easier to integrate the new habit into your routine. Or, for example, if you're trying to remember to take your vitamins every day, put them by your toothbrush and have those right before you brush your teeth so you don't forget to take the vitamins. And it's about consistency over perfection. Focus on consistently making these small changes, and every time you gain a little bit of ground, don't let go of it, rather than trying to be perfect. Over time, making systematic, progressive, small changes that you keep and retain adds up to massive results over time. Let's go to number 6, stress management. Now, stress management is one of the best ways in order to burn body fat, because here in the mind is where bad decisions tend to begin. So if you don't have a healthy way of managing your stress so that your stress doesn't become a poor eating decision, consider adding meditation or deep breathing exercises to your everyday life. It's known that regularly practicing meditation or deep breathing exercises can reduce stress, what's the word I'm looking for? Behavioral outbursts or acting out, emotional eating, having the mind set, having the meditation, the deep breathing as a way of getting your stress off of your body, off of your mind, off of your heart, makes it easier to eat in a healthy way in a long term. You can also consider journaling, like writing down your thoughts and feelings to help manage stress and understand your emotional triggers related to food. That awareness can be very powerful for you as well. Let's go to number 7, one of my favorites, having a reward system. And I'm talking specifically about non-food rewards. It is valuable to set up a reward system for achieving milestones, but not use food as the reward. Instead, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Maybe like a new book, getting a massage, a day out, a date with a friend, whatever it is that is a reward to you, but not a food reward. I also recommend that you have this incentive system set up every single month. So at the start of the month, decide your incentive. If you do the things that you set out to do in your healthy lifestyle, what reward will you give yourself at the end of the month? And do this every single month. Number 8, mindful movement, enjoyable activities. Choosing physical activities you enjoy, you're more likely to stick with. This might be dancing, walking, yoga, but the key is consistency. Be consistent with regular exercise activity and body awareness. For some, it's very helpful to focus on how they feel during exercise, to step into that feeling of the exercise high, the endorphin rush. This mindfulness can enhance your workout and help you stay motivated as well. And finally, number 9, your 9th mental hack, get accountability. Finding a buddy, sharing your goals with a friend, a support group, somebody who will hold you accountable, a coach. Coaches are some of the best accountability partners. Having somebody to check in on you and increase your accountability increases your motivation. It helps you stay the course long term and track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track your progress. Seeing improvements over time, seeing the trend line go the right direction can motivate you to keep going. So to recap, 9 ways to burn body fat using mind power. Number 1, visualization. Number 2, mindful eating. Number 3, affirmations. Number 4, goal setting. Number 5, habit stacking. Number 6, stress management. Number 7, having a reward and incentive system. Number 8, mindful movement. And number 9, getting accountability. Now, you may need a coach to help guide you through this process, integrating these ideas into your life in your real context. If that's the case, look us up. We're on all the socials at CrossFit Edwardsville. Visit CrossFitEdwardsville.com when you're ready to have a conversation with us. It is free. We call it the No Sweat Conversation. Low key, by the phone, talk to a coach. We'll help chart out what does your healthy eating journey look like for you in the real life context of your life. And we look forward to having that conversation with you. For now, we thank you for the gift of your time and your attention. And we will see you guys in the next episode of the podcast. Peace.